Yo, what's going on, all you Acheeto addicts? How are you guys doing today? I'm here to serve you guys and truly fuel your addiction for more content because I get paid to do so. And one series that you guys consistently seem to love is Gen Z Moments, and that's why we're here today. Welcome to episode 9 of Gen Z Moments, the series where we look at some of the worst things said or posted by Gen Zers. Now, but for those of you who really do enjoy these videos, the best way to help me out is to leave a like, leave a comment, turn on notifications when you're subscribed, because all that stuff does help to promote my videos in the algorithm. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so kicking things off, we got a comment from Fortnite is amazing too. He says, socialism and communism are good cause it's equal for everyone. And Mr. Justin here, presumably cracked at Fortnite, says, define to me what those two terms are, Karl Marx. Alright, I just gotta intervene here. Mr. Justin, dude, it's not that serious. You got a comment from a guy named Fortnite is amazing who clearly has no idea what socialism and communism are. Like, no funny shit. The guy who commented that on your video is probably actually in the 3rd grade. This guy probably thinks socialism is the fact that everybody gets one Baby Bell original cheese wheel at snack time instead of like 3 or 4. And Fortnite is amazing responds by saying, I do not care, I will clap you in Fortnite 1v1 me. I really hope this kid at some point in his life joins the debate team. I'm just imagining some immigration debate. They're like, oh, Mr. Fortnite, why do you think that we should have open borders? That's a ridiculous idea. He's just like, shut the hell up. I'll clap your cheeks in Fortnite. The truth is, though, I feel like if you lose that Fortnite 1v1, it doesn't really matter the conversation that you were having prior to it and how correct you may have been. You lost to a little kid at Fortnite, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself. All right, this wouldn't be a Gen Z Moments video if I didn't include a retarded take on the internet, so here it is. Transphobia and homophobia is worse than racism. I said what I said. Yeah, no, I got it. You didn't have to say I said what I said. I read what you said and I saw it. Unfortunately, I did see it. Now, this doesn't need to devolve into a history lesson because that's not what I'm here to do, but let's just keep this plain and simple, okay? There was a point in time where based on your race or the color of your skin, you were literally legally enslaved to another human being and not even be legally considered a human being. I don't know what the whole obsession is with these people on Twitter essentially participating in the oppression Olympics. Like, let's just play a game. Let's see who can be the most oppressed. You know, I started noticing this when people, I guess in the last 2 years, started putting their mental health disorders in the bio of their accounts on Twitter. It is the most bizarre thing that I think I've seen people do, and there is no reason that this should be going on. More than half of the people that do this want sympathy or they want attention on the internet, and they want to feel marginalized so that people will feel obligated to give them respect just on the basis that they have some sort of issue. It is so depressing. If you go on YouTube, you can literally find these videos where people try to compile every streamer that they watch's mental health disorders, and then they'll like line them up in a video. I think I saw one that was like the Dream SMP members and their mental health disorders. Like, what? What? Here it is, Dream SMP members, mental illness, and disabilities. Just, I cannot believe this is content. Anyways, going back to the homophobia is worse than racism comment. This person goes on to say, both are way more prevalent in society compared to racism, which is so 1800s/1900s. I cannot believe these people exist. I just can't. Where do these people come from? I imagine these people being added to the world, just like how video game companies will sometimes add shitty DLC to keep you engaged. How are some of these talking points not straight out of Cards Against Humanity? Like, these don't even sound like things that I would expect a human to say, but rather a prompt from a card game. This sounds like an ironic part of a JSchlatt Jackbox Funny Moments video, not something that a person named Sophia would say on Twitter. And by the way, my teacher always told me to annotate, so I'm gonna highlight the fact that this ratio is gorgeous. 5.8k to 175, you know you took an L. TW mask in femme clothing, kill me. Just put a gun to my head. Literally, I don't want to live. That's literally the equivalent of saying, TW, I got dressed in the morning. I put on clothes to participate in society. Trigger warning, by the way. Trigger warning, I'm dressed. Trigger warning. I'm sick of trigger warnings, bro. Can we stop with the trigger warnings? I remember these used to exist at the beginning of DVDs so that the kids with epilepsy wouldn't start non-consensually breakdancing, if you know what I'm saying. But now they exist when you put on clothing that is associated with a separate gender. I'm just... Oh shit. No way. No way. I was exaggerating before. No way this is real. I love the use of the yield traffic sign for trigger warning. I'm sorry, no more funny business, because this isn't funny. Trigger warning pants? Oh my god. No bullshit, if you participate in any sort of this behavior on the internet or in real life, you need to be rounded up with everybody else who does this stuff and then placed on a ship, sent to an island, and yeah, just dropped off there with nothing, no resources or anything. But more importantly than no resources and no food, no trigger warning. That's right, I know. That's gonna be the worst part, when you don't get a trigger warning or a heads up. These people would not last even like a decade ago, because for some reason nowadays it's acceptable to spend 10 hours a day on Twitter, causing your mind to degenerate to the point where you are really not any different from the Neanderthals that threw sticks at each other and made paintings with their own shit for their free time and spare time. Who wants to fake date until someone falls in love? Girls, guys, non-binary, needs 12 to 13, supports LGBTQ, not racist, doesn't leave me, doesn't mind clingy people, wants, plays Roblox. Do these kids actually just not have fathers? I feel like when I become a father, I'm gonna make my kid the best kid he can possibly be. I'm gonna brag about my son to everybody else. And I'll just say this person's dad has nothing to brag about. Your kid is 13 looking for a gender fluid love interest on TikTok? Bro, you fumbled the bag. It's one of those things that I think is like an unspoken parenting rule. You kind of like raise your kid right and this doesn't happen. You don't explicitly say, oh hey Timmy, don't go on TikTok, you know, thirst trapping for Roblox GF. You just kind of hope by, you know, virtue of your good parenting that it just doesn't even have to happen in the first place. Bro, I swear to God, the funniest shit just happened at work. So, I work at Papa John's now, right? I haven't even told the story yet. What the heck are you laughing at? Okay, Bozo, he's laughing at you. You're working at Papa John's. What? Wait, maybe I shouldn't even be laughing. I'm just looking at their stock price. Apparently their stock has been up a little bit today, so maybe I should buy some Papa John's, some stock in Papa John's. Obviously not actually purchase their food because their menu is like cancer. If someone spoon-fed me mud and asked me if I'd rather have another scoop of mud or to try to take a bite out of a Papa John's slice, I'd just hand me the mud bucket, bro. Also, by the way, I don't know if I'm misremembering, but didn't the CEO of Papa John's like turn out to be very racist or something? I mean, I'm glad they got rid of him if he was so racist, which I cannot confirm or deny, but I just find it crazy how they can get the CEO fired from his own company, but they can't make a good pizza. Like, it's just crazy to me. American Psycho inspires me. Do you smoke weed? You have mental problems. Alright, bro. Yeah, whatever you say. Bro got left on red, and I guess in order to cope with that, he all of a sudden went doctor mode and tried to get a clinical diagnosis as to whether or not this girl had mental issues. That's a great way to get women. Fellas, take dating advice from this guy, okay? Just, you know, when you get rejected, ask the girl who rejected you if she's autistic. That should have fly over really well. That's definitely not included. I can't believe people are so full of themselves that not getting a response from somebody on a dating app would lead them to believe the person that didn't respond to them is not cognitively there. Anyways though, if you guys have enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down Arsenal if you made it to the end of the video and I'll try to heart your comments. Follow my social medias and join the Discord server. Links are all in the description below. And finally, big thanks to my channel members and I'll see you guys later. Peace.